So I get asked a lot, do I really need to pay for one of these LLM models, or is the free off-the-shelf GPT 3.5 or Gemini just good enough? You have to ask yourself just how useful you want these things to be. Check out this chart that was compiled by Ethan Mollick as far as how the how GPT 3.5 versus 4 performed on the bar exam, on a bunch of AP tests, and you can see just how much better 4 is than 3.5. 3.5 is great, it's lucid, it can serve as a decent ideation partner, but 4 is the first tier of model that's become truly useful, and you're doing yourself a bit of a disservice if you're doing your experimentation on a lesser model. Even going beyond GPT-4, now we have Claude 3 by Anthropic out there, which is just phenomenal and has become my go-to. If you're interested in testing out a whole bunch of models, you can always use Poe, and what Poe does is it provides sort of a sampler of the different models. If you want to see what 4 looks like in terms of response, you can do that. If you want to see what Claude Opus looks like, great. If you want to get geeky and see what some of the closed source models like Llama or Mixtral look like with your outputs, you can see that, and all through one $20 subscription. So I maintain a Claude subscription, a Poe subscription, a GPT-4 subscription, plus Midjourney, but obviously I'm deep into this, so I'm paying a lot of attention. What else do you get? With the paid version of GPT-4, you get GPTs, which we've talked about before, which are excellent as far as MVP testing, still a little rough on the edges. You get DALL-E 3 and the image outputs from there, and a lot of bells and whistles. And if you want to upgrade a little bit further to GPT-4 Teams, you also get data security and GPT sharing and a lot of administrative benefits from that as well. So from a company perspective, I highly recommend that companies adopt GPT-4 Teams at $25 a month versus the consumer at $20, just from a data protection perspective. For samplers, Poe is great. And at the second, I feel the bleeding edge model is Claude 3, but I don't believe for a second that GPT or OpenAI is going to sit on its laurels.